Tyrus tears into Jasmine Crockett. Folks, Jasmine Crockett is all the rage right now on both the left and the right. It seems everybody's talking about her. Why? I have no idea, but I guess she's, what's the word? Eccentric enough, so people are into it. So with all that being said, we're gonna get into the clip, but first do me a huge favor here, like our video and share it around so we can keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. And as always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Yeah, baby.
She's so rotten, she wants migrants picking cotton. We present to you Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who made this shocking argument why America needs immigrants. Roll it, Alfred.
So I had to go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all
Settlers.
trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands.
When the wheels fall off.
You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
Tyrus, I go to you for no particular reason. Is she making any point there?
Like this makes me wish my mom made different father choices. Because we all get sucked into this. Like, this is... If you're going to talk about black history, at least know it. This is... At least know it, okay? But it goes back to... That was 45 seconds of some of the... Like, Kamala, you good right now. That was some of the dumbest I ever heard in my life. Here's the thing. This goes back to what we talked about earlier. They never have a solution. Just listen to your dumb ass. You want to talk about agriculture? Why don't you fix the lottery? Why don't you make it easier for people who want to come into this country to work in agriculture and equitation and factories? Get rid of the lottery. Open it up. Talk to the president. Like, hey, we got a plan. We want to make it easier for people who can vet and come in and work in this country. Come up with an idea besides, any of y'all want to pick cotton? We're like, we're in suits in the middle of the Midwest. Why would we pick cotton? It's like the extreme stupidness of what she speaks. I'm so angry right now, and this is the one time where the white people can just call us every name in the book, because it's just... This is the type of thing when you hear people...
You just gave us the pass. I'm kidding.
People speak like this, you're like, that's black leadership?
Yeah.
See?
I pretty much agree with Tyrus. Crockett is outrageous, but there's one big thing where I think we might have some disagreement on here. Immigration, okay? I don't agree with this idea of, well, as long as they come legally, it's okay. Just let everybody come in, which seems to be what Tyrus is implying here with, let people come in legally so you can keep track of them so they can work and whatnot. Look, maybe there's a discussion to be had about having people come in on temporary work permits, but just because you can work doesn't mean you should just come into the United States willy-nilly and then be granted, the privilege of American residency, which ultimately and inevitably will lead to citizenship. And mind you guys, the Trump administration actually wants to increase immigration now, unlike before, or at least what was stated for the first term, okay? In 2022, I know it was under Biden, bear with me here, we had almost the population of Chicago enter legal immigrants, all right, legal. It was about 2.5 million. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump has actively said he wants to expand legal immigration, okay? I think that's insane. As he said before, we need to staple a green card to the diploma of every single person who graduates college. Really? Why? Why do we need to do that? And by the way, Trump was not for that in previous, at least when he ran for his first term. He said we need to cut illegal and legal immigration. And it only makes sense. All right, when you have so many people coming in, it's unsustainable. It will change a country. Whether you agree with it or not, it is a fact that it's going to cause big permanent changes to America. There's no denying that. And I know some people argue, oh, well, we want their best and brightest. If people are going to college, they're here to become productive members of society. They're not like these migrants off in the border. It's so much better. Really? Is it though? Okay, I knew a lot of immigrants who were students when I went to university, all right? And many of them actively, I could tell, hated the United States and would constantly complain. They'd say, oh, America's so racist. We have the Trump administration coming in. And isn't that an irony? Trump wants to bring more of these people in, but a lot of them hate him. oh, this country's so racist. Oh, it's so terrible. They have such passionate opinions. And you know for a fact that as soon as they get their grubby hands on citizenship, they're going to go vote Democrat and vote to destroy our country. No, thank you. We don't need any more of those people, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, to wrap up that rant, Crockett has said even more dumb things, believe it or not, and Tyrus has a lot to say about it. Take a look.
She's number one at being dumb, the new face of the DNC. Gather round, cause that's our Jasmine.
Yeah,
Nice. Jasmine Crockett still conceals the meaning of Hot Wheels. The Texas congresswoman still won't apologize over making fun of Texas Governor Abbott's disability. Here's what she said that kicked it off.
We in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
Whoa.
And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So,
Now, she claims that she wasn't talking about Abbott's wheelchair at all. Yet she's mentioned Abbott's wheels before. In 2022, she posted Beto's rolling around the state. Where is Abbott rolling to? And according to the Washington Free Beacon, Crockett also liked several Facebook comments referring to Abbott as Hot Wheels back in 2021. But is Jazz having an identity crisis? This is her now.
It's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, there is no niceties with him.
to be clear, free speech is not about whatever it is that y'all want somebody to say. And the idea that you want to shut down everybody that is not Fox News is bull. We need to stop playing because that's what y'all are doing in here.
But wait, this was her before she went to D.C.
It's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
Tyrus! I come to you for no particular reason. Can you please explain to me what happened to that young, smart,
I'll take it from there, Gutfeld. I'm going to explain to you what happened.
Okay.
Same thing that happened on this show.
Yes.
She got the job. That was the get the job voice. Remember when I first met you? Good evening, Gutfeld. It's
Yes.
nice to meet you. It's a real pleasure to be here. Oh, cool. Once I got the job, what it is, let's crack jokes. So that's all it is. That's all it is. You know, it's just you gotta to get the job. You know, you gotta leave the Negro at home and do the what it is afternoon, and then once you get in, you can say whatever you want to say. Listen, everyone talks different with their crew and their people. Everyone has a different way of talking when they're with other people or whatever. She's too comfortable, and she thinks she's clever when she does that. But here's the cold part. Somebody's writing that for her.
You see very similar code switching with many Democrat women. Crockett is not unique in this regard. All right, we got whether it's AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC for short, Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris. All right, they all do this weird stuff where suddenly they get all like Southern or kind of like a black accent, depending on where they are. You know, it's very weird. These people are very fake. You know, sometimes I wonder what they actually sound like because they talk in so many different accents. It's like, which one's real? I don't know. A little dizzying.
But here's the cold part. Somebody's writing that for her.
Yeah.
That's why she had to remember and look back, because apparently Hot Wheels she thought was going to be someone thought it was a wonderful joke and it was going to do well. So she set it up, but she doesn't read good because she's like, and this, and then she said the Hot Wheels, and as soon as she said it, it didn't get the reaction that she thought it would. So then she paused again. So again, when you have people write, this is why when white people write black slang, weird happens.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
Well,
Like, if I wanted to get ethnic on somebody, I wouldn't call Joe and be like, "Hey, Joe, write me some hood." No offense, Tyrus. I get right to it. Gee Willikers. That's not the guy. What? That doesn't sound like Joe Mackey.
Listen.
Well, folks, that's all we have today. You know, I always asked, why is Jasmine Crockett so famous? I've asked this in other videos before, and I honestly couldn't figure it out. Now I think I get it. I think it literally might just be because of the Greg Gutfeld show, or, you know, the 5, whatever it's called. I think they made her famous. I mean, that whole It's Our Jazzy thing, you know, there are a lot of probably, you know, baby boomers and stuff like that watching that, I imagine. But tell me, is that a correct assessment? Is that not? I want to hear from you guys. Comment below, let me know, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and that way we'll be sure to see you again soon. Thanks, and God bless.